Karl, congratulations, 3 points this afternoon. Good performance that I thought as well. I mean, what's your take?
Yeah, sorry, lean on the wall, very lazy me. It's been a hectic 8 days from the back end of the game last week. And obviously over the weekend how aggressive we were in the multiple meetings and phone call conversations that we were having as a football club. And then to go into the game on Tuesday and then the transfer deadline and then Tuesday, and for the players to put a performance in today like they did, I thought it was superb. Honestly, I can't get over how good we were. Really good. One of the most I've been impressed by my team for years. That first half. That was a Salford performance without the cherry on top, which is the goals.
Yeah, it felt like it wasn't going to come because Tranmere defended so resolutely at times.
Yeah, by the way, and testament to Tranmere, I think there was 17, 18 shots with 9, 10 blocks. That is an incredible ratio, which meant only 2 or 3 were on target. And I just feel that the level of energy, but you know what, the buzz of running and the excitement of playing well, and it was there. If you ever, like I said, it was a tremendous moment for us. This to me was a big turning point in the coming of age of the maturity of Salford, in my view.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of that enthusiasm, I mean, Callum Sesse, just that surging run from midfield, getting that penalty the way he did. I mean, that was so good and shows what he's about.
I thought obviously we've had our owners here today, and Gary was in the office as well, and we were just speaking, and I think we went through the whole team. How well did he do? How well did he do? You end up thinking it was a wonderful performance. It was a wonderful performance, and I can't ask any more from my players. That today was very, very good.
Yeah, and it's made all the better as well because it wasn't defending Tranmere in the second half. It was that switch of momentum they had as well, and you know they got the equaliser, and we rode that wave and that storm.
Yeah, it was hard. Well, their goal didn't come from subs or a shape change. We just made an error of judgment, and that led to obviously broke and took the goal really, really well. And in that moment when you concede the goal in that way, the way their fans got behind them and the way that we got pinned back in certain areas, we lost control of who we are. But I think their lad going down with the head injury gave me a chance to change our shape slightly. It wasn't a massive change. It was just a 5 yards to one side and 10 yards higher, just with 2 players, which give us more security with their striker rather than going 1v1 and being broken. We had an extra man to cope with that, and then we went 1v1 in the central area of the football pitch. So once we could get that information on, I thought the players took on board everything really, really well.
Let's talk about that last 10 minutes before the 10 minutes of additional time, the actual last 10 minutes. I mean, just to say, I mean, Udo making his debut today, great layoff for Cole Stotson, and he was also involved in Ashley's as well.
I'll be honest, I just remember Ashley's goal being a wonder goal. I was so wrapped up with this sounds really negative in some ways. You know, my personality is incredibly positive, but I was only ever looking underneath the ball as a coach. That final third, if we work on a lot on where we pivot and where we run and where we set, but they're almost left to their own devices to be aggressive, but to be within their rotations. I was just making sure underneath the ball that if we lost possession of it, we didn't lose our shape. And I think from that perspective, I thought we did well. Listen, I'm over the moon. It's great. Our owners were here today. Some of their first times here, and we all had a conversation yesterday, and they come and met the players this morning. Even just coming in here, this is Salford's a really important place to a lot of people. So just because some of us are not from Salford, but we're all invested, whether it be emotionally or their owners financially, and as well as the finance support they're going to give this football club, to support it emotionally as well. And I think when I've seen them before come in, it doesn't half fill you with so much joy that even people have come across and how hard Gary and David's worked to make this happen with Paul and Ryan in the class of '92 and Nicky. This is a real poignant moment, and we've got a lot of hard work to do, but we're certainly on that ladder of going up in relation to our standards, and not talking to league and talking. We've got a lot more steps to get out of this league, but we're on the ladder, and we are we've got a lot of hard work to keep climbing it as aggressively and as fast as we possibly can. And I think performances like today will certainly excite people.